Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Luer here, and welcome to Motivation Weekly. I'm excited to be here with you today. Dave Luer from Elite Body Shop Solutions. I've got another great lesson for you today from The Law of Success, the amazing book written by Napoleon Hill in 1925. Today is lesson number 9 about how to have an attractive personality. Nice, huh? Are you guys ready to get motivated with me this morning? Look, today we are talking about another critical part of your success, having an attractive personality, right? No, it doesn't mean being great looking or having a perfectly symmetrical face or whatever. Now, appearance is important, but it's what grandmother always said, it's what's on the inside that counts the most. And that goes exactly for having an attractive personality. So what exactly is an attractive personality anyway, right? Well, the simple answer is it's simply a personality that attracts people to you. So your personality is the sum total of your characteristics, appearances that distinguish you from other people. Whether your personality is attractive or not is another matter altogether, right? So the way others see your personality comes through the clothes that you wear, the way that you smile, how you shake someone's hand, how you look into another's eyes, right? These are all part of your unique personality. Also, your physical characteristics do make up a part of your personality, such as the vitality of your body, your energy, your posture. These things also lend towards your level of magnetism. So you may say things to yourself like, well, I don't care what others think of me. What you see is what you get. And I'm okay with that. In fact, in some cases, I find it fairly healthy, right, to be comfortable in your own skin. However, if you have a poor personality and you're okay with that, just know that it will likely make it very difficult, if not impossible, to reach your potential success in life. That's why this lesson is so important, right? In some cases, this kind of an attitude is a lazy person's way of justifying mediocrity. Look, if everyone around you thinks you're an asshole, do you really think that people are going to support you and help you achieve a higher level of existence? Of course not. Guess what? You can still do you while working on a more attractive personality. So have you ever met or seen someone that seems to light up the entire room when they walk in, when they enter it? So me living in Nashville, Tennessee, people often ask me, who's the most inspiring or impressive celebrity that I've ever met? Hands down, Dolly Parton, right? Does that surprise you? I was with a producer friend of mine on the floor of what is now called Bridgestone Arena in downtown Nashville during a rehearsal for a country music award show that was going to be aired live. So my friend Art says, hey, I want to introduce you to somebody, right? The next thing I know, Dolly Parton is walking directly towards me, right? She looks up and directly into my eyes while reaching out to shake my hand, right? It was not your ordinary handshake either. It was a handshake from the heart. It made me believe deeply that she really wanted to shake my hand, right? She greeted me with the enthusiasm of a long lost friend and treated me with an incredible level of respect, right? If Dolly was a salesperson, I would have bought oceanfront property in Arizona from her, right? Even if I didn't know who Dolly even was, even if I wasn't completely starstruck in that moment, this woman still would have completely brought down my guard, and I was all hers. She did it with a smile and handshake and a genuine compliment, and I was hers. This is one of the things I hate so much about COVID-19. It's taken away handshakes and in some cases smiles too. So I can't wait to get this stuff behind us, right? So So obviously having an attractive personality is important to your success in life, getting what you want, right? It's salesmanship. Yes, I'm sure you've heard it before. We are all in sales, aren't we? I'm going to tell you about this guy I met in Palm Springs. This person who was in a collision repair training company, he reached out to me by email prior to the event in Palm Springs. I had no idea who this person even was, so I told him I'd give him 15 minutes out in the hallway during a break. So out in the lobby, I saw him approach with a warm smile. He extended a firm handshake and looked directly into my eyes, and I felt like he was peering into my soul. He went on to say, "Dave, I want to start by thanking you for all you've done for the industry. I really enjoy your positive message and training. I'm a big fan," or something like that. As you can probably imagine, the meeting went well past the 15 minutes I had allocated. This guy was like the male version of a Dolly Parton, maybe without some of the more physical attributes. Okay. Anyway, he had mastered an attractive personality. While his services were not something that I could use in my own company, I picked up the phone and connected him right away with a new strategic partner who was a friend of mine. And they are now doing business together, doing hundreds of thousands of dollars of business because of this encounter, right? So are you starting to understand the importance of an attractive personality? In sales, which we agree that we are all in, we must move past this transactional attitude and instead focus on transformation, transforming interactions into meaningful relationships. This, my friends, is the key to salesmanship. You may have noticed one of the ways that this fella in Palm Springs immediately removed barriers was by using sincere praise, right? This brought down the barrier. But what got the relationship moving along was that he was a better listener than a talker. He took genuine interest in me. Now, don't confuse cheap flattery with genuine interest. This is an important distinction. Inauthentic flattery almost always backfires. For this reason, I stress the importance of the focus of your attention, right? If your focus is on selling someone something in a transactional manner, you may as well put on a mustard colored shirt and a big old cheesy tie, because that's how you're going to come across. It's when you show genuine interest in other people and their needs that you will begin to be seen as more attractive. There's something important that I've learned that I want to share with you guys right now. And I know I'm going a little long today, but this is an important topic. Please stick with me. Don't go away. You may see me as a person that has no problem in a social setting, a guy that can really work the room, as they say. Trust me, that has not always been the case, not even by a long shot. I would try to always avoid those chamber of commerce, after hours business events and other networking events. They scared the hell out of me, right? It was because I was so worried about what everybody else would think of me. You know, was my elevator pitch good enough? What if I can't find the right words to impress these people? What I didn't realize at the time is that most of these people were just as concerned as I was about how they would be seen, right? Then one day, a coach helped me, right? He said that every time you were about to enter a room, use the doorway, the frame around the doorway as a mental trigger to remind you to take an interest in every person in the room, right? Take the attention off of myself and get interested in others. This has helped me tremendously, folks. I hope you will try it too. I removed my ego and started getting people to talk about themselves. I would quickly become the most interesting person because I was generally interested in them. I never worry about what to say anymore. I just ask questions, and you can do that too. So if you would like to be more like the most interesting man in the world, you know, drinking Dos Equis, right? Or woman, right? You must become the most interested man or woman in the world. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Okay, I'm going to give you some practical ways that anyone can achieve an attractive personality. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on. All right. First, you can build your character, which is the foundation of a personality. Like attracts like. So if your character and attitude contains greed, envy, jealousy, selfishness, you will only attract those kind of people. Your character always telegraphs to others, no matter how hard they try to cover it up with a fake personality. One practical way a person can improve their character is to adopt characteristics of somebody that they admire. Next, use self-control, as we discussed back in lesson 7. You may want to go back and check that out to create more awareness in the attitudes and the personalities that you are projecting. Thirdly, find at least one person each day where you can offer some genuine praise, not flattery, genuine praise. You know, the other day, my wife placed a little thank you card in a neighbor's mailbox because they had made their yard look so nice, right? And that meant the world to this person. You know, we take pride in our yard, and we appreciate it when others in the neighborhood also do the same thing. So, fourth, check your physical attributes for ways that you can improve. Again, I'm not talking about the way your eyes and your face lines up and your symmetrics and what a bitchin' tan you have, right? I'm talking about those things about being aware and improving your posture, right? Speaking in a more resonant voice, being confident with some enthusiasm in your interactions, things like that. All right. Now let's hear from the master himself, Mr. Napoleon Hill, the 7 things that you could do to build a more attractive personality. All right. And this will only take a minute, so stick with me. Don't go anywhere, you guys. First, form the habit of interesting yourself in other people and make it your business to find their good qualities and speak of them in terms of praise. Second, develop the ability to speak with force and conviction in both your ordinary conversational tones and before public gatherings where you must use more volume. Apparently, this was written before everybody had microphones. Third, clothe yourself in a style that is becoming to your physical build and the work in which you are engaged. Fourth, develop a positive character through the aid of the formula outlined in the lesson. I just told you about that a minute ago. Fifth, learn how to shake hands so that you express warmth of feeling and enthusiasm through this form of greeting. Sixth, attract other people to you by first attracting yourself to them. And then finally, seventh, remember that your only limitation within reason is the one that you set up in your own mind. Folks, 1925, this stuff is as relevant today as it was back then. All right, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's message. Be sure to join me next Monday at 9 Central right here at Elite Body Shop Solutions for lesson 10, which is going to be about accurate thought. Please share this video with others that you think it might help. Leave a comment and subscribe to the Dave Luer YouTube channel. You can go in and watch motivation anytime during the week. It's all there for you, folks. So let's finish with a big quote, shall we, to get this week started off on a positive note. Here's a quote to finish today's broadcast. The person who sows a single beautiful thought in the mind of another renders the world a greater service than rendered by all the fault finders combined. Thanks for joining me today. We will see you next Monday.